Good morning, true crime and celebrity news friends. We've got a live police chase. Well, it's already in thing, but we're going to start from the beginning. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to watching this.
Pursuit is on. Good morning, Stu.
Police pursuit and also some other problems. Officers just got involved in a traffic accident at the corner of Santa Ana, and I didn't catch the cross. I think it was Wilcox. Anyway, suspect still fleeing out here. You see that vehicle. We've been following this guy, but the officers maybe might have discontinued the pursuit because of that accident. That vehicle, though, that we're following, are a burglary suspects inside. Unknown if it's one or multiple.
And then tomorrow, we are left behind with rain during the...
My bad.
Anyway, suspect still fleeing out here. You see that vehicle. We've been following this guy, but the officers maybe might have discontinued the pursuit because of that accident. That vehicle, though, that we're following, are a burglary suspects inside. Unknown if it's one
or multiple people burglary
in that vehicle, but the car is still driving extremely erratically out here, actually making blocks. We've been by this street just moments ago. That's the high school. So basically making his way back to the same direction where he was earlier. We might actually go by where those deputies were involved in an accident. Right now, though, the suspect's still driving erratically. As far as the pursuit goes, after that accident, deputies basically are concerned about the persons that they might have crashed into or were involved in that accident. So they basically have backed off, but that suspect's still continuing to drive out here. We're not sure if we should keep following this guy or maybe check on those deputies, but you can see that vehicle driving very fast out here on these very tight roads. Even though it's holiday light, we've watched many incidents like that, many close calls as he's making his way through these neighborhoods out here. Not sure if this is an area where that suspect might know and might want to dump that vehicle, but you can see it right there, still putting the public at risk, driving extremely fast out here in the Cudahy area.
This is a particularly dangerous driver, Stu. We've watched him over programming go the wrong way down streets, flying down residential neighborhoods.
Definitely, and going the wrong way. And again, this is holiday light, and these streets very busy out here.
Wow.
Not very close calls, but definitely running red lights. That one was green, thank goodness. But we've watched them run red lights, cut other vehicles the road. At this point right now, there is nobody behind him or anywhere near him. So we're going to have to figure out if we're going to go check on those deputies or we're going to keep an eye on that suspect. That vehicle's still driving very, very erratically out here. And again, only other car on the road, but this guy's choosing to get like right up on him. Very dangerous situation indeed. And again, still putting the public at risk. You can see right there going across through another solid red. That was a major intersection out there.
And on New Year's Eve, boy, they ain't got nothing else better to do.
Backed off the pursuit because one of them was involved in a traffic accident. We sure hope that deputy and whoever that, whatever that vehicle hit, hopefully maybe it was a parked vehicle. We don't even really know right now. But if there were others involved, we hope everybody is okay. Those burglary suspects still driving very erratically out here. Speed still 50-something miles an hour. Very tight streets. And again, you can see this vehicle continuing to run. Where they're going, I have no idea.
And he's on side streets. That's not good.
Keep driving like this. Also, kind of up in the air out here, as it would be, not a pun intended, because there is nobody behind him.
Yeah, it's kind of a circuitous route here that this driver is going. Staying here on surface streets, and again, very dangerous as it stays on surface streets. Burglary suspects was the call, and started near the Cudahy area. It looks like we're now in Southgate, nearby Southgate. You saw the wash there when you pulled out there. So we're along the 710 freeway. And this pursuit remains on surface streets. And you're saying, Stu, you still don't see the black and whites because one already got into an accident. Are there LAPD airships here watching this, or is this driver just driving all by themselves?
just driving all by himself. There is absolutely no law enforcement above him or around him at this time. As far as helicopters go, they would have been the sheriff's department, and they did not launch, maybe because of, don't really know. Could have been weather, could have been a lot of things, but they said the airship unavailable. And, you know, the sheriff's department, their policy for pursuits is very open, as it would be. We've seen them in the past really stay behind people, and we've also seen them in the past just kind of give it up very early on. In this case, that when they get involved in an accident, I am sure that they stop to help their brethren. And of course, if that vehicle hit another car, they're going to be concerned about the civilians that may have been involved in that. So definitely they discontinued, or the vehicles that were in this pursuit all stayed at that location. Right now, that suspect, the speed slowed down a little bit, but still running all these stop signs, continuing to move along at a pretty good clip out here. And again, a lot of other traffic. We've been keep watching this guy passing people, cutting people off. And as far as law enforcement goes, nobody's around him, above him, or on the streets. But that vehicle continues to.
Well, he's pretty lucky.
Who? Themselves? Chase it, basically said it in the past. Maybe he's running from his own demons.
Yeah. Well, each pursuit is different, as we know, Stu, and police have different protocols depending on the safety of the public and if that's a danger.
Don't like that it's not
we
very
have
loud.
seen him run a number of red lights, go through a number of four-way stops, not paying attention absolutely to the rules of the road, going down one-way streets the wrong way, speeding through residential areas. So he is a particularly dangerous driver. Do we know if the car itself was stolen, or is that the call that came in? You said a burglary call?
Well, burglary usually means some sort of like a residential robbery or something like that. And I'm also kind of curious about the damage on the hood.
Yeah.
I wonder if that happened when they were already chasing him, because it seems like some of that is relatively new. Speed's definitely becoming more normal. Maybe he's streaming our app and he's realizing nobody is around him, but we're definitely keeping an eye on him. It looks like these streets are getting tighter and tighter out here.
God, why is he going in these?
Well, this seems to be coming to an end. This is an area out here. Maybe it's going to continue on. Nope, that's a dead end right there. So we'll keep an eye on him for sure. If this vehicle stops, we'll definitely try to pass that information along. Maybe Freddie at the assignment desk could give a call to the sheriff's department, or maybe he's doing a three-point turn. At least he's doing that.
He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm going back.
At any rate, looks like it's going to keep moving out here. But again, this car definitely not in an area that he knows, because coming up to that dead end, you can clearly see that was not his plan.
All right, the suspect now in the Downey Norwalk area. And it does appear that this driver is slowing down the speed just a bit, probably knowing that there are no cop cars, or there are no officers following them.
And given that they went into a dead-end street, it doesn't seem like he really has a destination or a game plan here.
Yeah, they just seem to know that they may have eluded police, at least at this point. It doesn't mean that police don't know where they are. So.
Okay. We're going to keep an eye on that pursuit, and Stu's going to pass along any information if it becomes available. But for now, let's get over to Star for a check on our forecast. A lot of green coming through our area we can see on the radar.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
I
green, our precipitation associated with our disturbance up until we get into the second half of our day here. It does carry.
I guess police chase is
now,
over.
Here's how this picking up later today, carrying into
that's nice. Well, it means
tomorrow we are left behind.
I have
with
y'all
rain
here.
Early.
Brian Enton did a really good program on that other missing girl, Sydney. But I guess maybe I should keep it separate. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for coming. Happy New Year Eve. I hope everyone has a wonderful and safe night. Today's my daughter's 23rd birthday, so we're going to go. Son and I are going to go see her. So I hope everyone has a good night. Stay safe. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful night. Bye. Bye-bye.